Milk, we can't guarantee. Cheese is bad, don't disagree. Butter, ew, like high key. Forced to be dairy free.
Hi folks, welcome back to Forced to be Dairy Free, Week 3, Episode 2. Today, we'll be making KC venison steak soup.
Yes, we are. You have some work to do on this one.
Whoa, baby!
All right. So to start out, I have 6 tablespoons of plant butter in here. Cameron, I'm going to give you this spoon. And while she is making this roux, I will give you the other ingredients. So, like I said, 6 tablespoons of plant butter. I'm going to put 6 tablespoons of flour into the plant butter, and Cameron's going to stir that on a medium heat for about 3 minutes probably. Time that, let me know if it's getting too brown. So we're going to make our roux, which is going to really help make a thick, nice sauce for our KC venison steak soup, classically known as Kansas City steak soup, but we had to give it a little different name ourselves. You going okay over there?
Yep.
All right, before we got to that stage, I browned 2 pounds of burger. And when I browned it, I did put some salt and pepper into the burger. We use venison. As I've said before, you can use beef if you like. I really like using the venison. For one, no fat comes off of it. You can see there's no grease at all. I didn't even have to drain it or anything like that. Of course, we process it ourselves, and it's probably like a 2% mix of fat. So it's really good. When you're cooking the beef or the venison, I encourage you to keep the chunks of meat as big as you can. Don't overmix it to where it gets all crumbled. It's just more of that steak consistency in your soup. We also have 16 ounces, 2 cups of diced tomatoes from the can. I have a bag of frozen vegetables of the corn and peas. I have 64 ounces of beef broth. Remember, a lot of times you don't want to use bouillon or anything like that comes in a jar. A lot of times that does have dairy in it. I found that out the hard way. It wasn't one of those ingredients that I anticipated would have dairy in it. But that's what I used to do. I'd always use water and use some of that when I make it. But now I have to use that beef broth to make sure it's dairy free. Optional is some instant barley. I like barley when I make this dish. I have 3 potatoes diced up. I have a couple stalks of celery. Actually, I think I have like 2.5 here. I have a couple cups of chopped carrots, and then I have 1 onion that's already diced. How's this coming over here, Cameron?
Good. Getting a little brown.
Getting a little brown. So the roux is bubbling. You can keep going. You're doing good.
Okay.
We just want to make sure not to burn it.
That would be bad, guys.
And I can already kind of smell it a little bit, so we're going to turn it down. I'm going to turn it down to medium-low heat. This is one of the things, the roux is one of the keys to this whole thing. So you really want to watch over it, make sure you don't burn it. And this burner always runs a little hot anyway, so I'm always watching things. So that's good and brown. Now I'm going to take my broth and I'm going to slowly pour the broth into the roux on that same medium-low heat. And just keep stirring as I go. Cameron, I told you before are you making fun of me behind my back?
No.
I told you before I was disappointed in my performance of yesterday, or the day before yesterday's meal.
Yes, sir.
So I watched it over and over again, and I'm thinking that you need to do a little more quality assurance, and anytime you know I mess up, you need to say something a little bit louder.
You're messing up with your dish.
What am I doing wrong?
Look at your dish!
So see, that's like, I need to talk clearly, right?
Yes.
Mumble a few times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So you're a bright child. I think you can call me out, and I promise I won't take offense.
Are you saying I'm bright? Like,
You're bright. You're a bright light. You're a bright brain.
just like that?
You're
like,
perfect in every way.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Just like this.
Yes. Everything is perfect in every way.
Yes, sir.
This is a great way. So another thing we were talking about is, what's the identity of our channel?
×1 identity, and then there's 0.
So our initial identity was, we want to focus on, we're forced to be dairy free, obviously. So what we provide are dairy free dishes. But at the same time, we realize that a lot of the dishes we do aren't necessarily, I'm going to turn this up to medium heat now that I've added quite a bit. and it's getting thinner, so I want to cook it a little higher to get it thicker.
So basically, we're gonna try and make it just a healthy based channel. It's also gonna be dairy free, but we think more people will enjoy it if it's just healthy and dairy free at the same time.
Yeah, because that's what it already is.
Yes, exactly.
So it's dairy free. All the ingredients are dairy free, but we also we try to be health conscious.
Yes.
We try to use our vegetables.
The carrots.
We try to not have a whole lot of sodium. Right. Try to keep low fat if we can.
Correct.
So and then another thing is we've used a lot with wild game also. We do cook a lot with
Wild game.
Wild game. So venison. You know, as we go, we have other game, duck and dove and quail and pheasant, which you can always substitute with other ingredients. But what I guess we're saying is we encourage you, we don't want you to get caught up in the dairy free, because some of these ingredients, say tomorrow we're going to do turkey enchilada soup.
Yes.
And usually enchilada soup you want cheese. And of course, if you're dairy free and you like this channel, then you'll make it without cheese. But maybe you like the ingredients and you can have dairy and you can add cheese. I'm talking serious. Are you helping out or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can always add in dairy products if you like, but we're showing you how to make it without dairy.
So maybe we could use some help with our identity. Like, what do people think we are providing? What do they want to see?
They want to see healthy, delicious recipes.
Healthy, delicious recipes. Yeah, that makes sense. I think another thing I would like to see is people making our dishes even better.
Yeah.
Like, I will never claim in anything that I am the best. I just like to eat and I love to cook. So if anyone could ever make any of these better, then I'd like to see it, wouldn't you?
Yes.
All right, so if you have any secrets, you make it and then you add an ingredient, I would love you to share that, put it in the post, or maybe you're going to shoot a video of yourself making it and make it even better and brag about how good it is, and that'd be awesome too.
Yes. And in order to get a shout out on our channel, you can like, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, and share all of our videos. And then you can earn a shout out. Correct. Yes, I am. That's all I got.
That's all you got. All right.
That's all I got.
That's good. That filled up a lot of quiet time.
It did. It's very nice.
So I have the broth mixed in. Now it's going to be our other ingredients, and we're going to be close to the sit and wait game, which is all right. We can sit down and watch maybe Guys Grocery Wars. That's a good one. Put in my chopped tomatoes. I'm going to put in my three diced potatoes.
You are.
I am.
Very much are.
I'm going to put in my one chopped onion. Wabam.
Wabam, wabam.
Wabam, wabam.
Triple wabam.
Triple wabam.
No, quattro.
Okay. I'm put my 2 cups of chopped carrots. My 2 celery stalks.
Celery stalks.
Alrighty. See, all the hard work came into the prep work, and it wasn't even that hard. I did that in a flash. I'm going to put 1 bag of the peas. That was a 10-ounce bag, and this is a 12-ounce bag of corn. This is one of those, usually, so a big key, like I think I said before, I'm trying to lose weight. The big key to losing weight is not cooking too much, making too much food. So I've been working really hard on these ingredients. They usually serve about 5 people. So we don't have a lot of leftovers. This isn't necessarily one of those dishes, which I'm glad, because it's good and it's tasty and it's good for you. So I know I'm going to have enough for my lunch tomorrow. And you can too if you want leftovers.
Snazzy.
Alright, so I'm just going to put a little more pepper in here. Notice I don't have a lot of herbs in this dish. Really, the vegetables and the burger and then that roux that I made is going to provide all the flavor that I need. I'm not going to overdo it. So now I'm going to put it in this brown burger. Again, I don't want to over stir it once that goes in there because I don't want to break the burger apart. It's a lot better if you have some nice burger chunks. All right. So that's all, the prep work is where everything is put into my pot. I'm going to let this sit and cook for about 45 minutes. And then at the 45-minute stage, I'm going to put in my instant barley and let that cook about 10 more minutes. And then at that point, we'll go ahead and serve it up and see what it looks like.
Alrighty.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, the KC venison steak soup is ready. It cooked for 45 minutes, and then 45 minutes in, I put in the instant barley, and I let that cook for another 15 minutes. And I cooked that at a medium-low heat. And as it was going, I tested a potato every now and then to see how crisp it was, to make sure that it was done. And as I anticipated, it was done at 45 minutes.
45?
45.
45.
Now I'm going to go ahead and serve it. That barley takes up some of the moisture from the soup. Takes away a little bit of the broth, but it's really good. I love the thickness to this. And the fresh veggies, you can really taste them. And then Cameron and I like to top it off with a little Creole seasoning, right?
Yes.
Big Creole fans. Get a little spiciness to it.
Right, I like.
Yeah, I did get a little bit on the counter. All right, you can clean that later. All right, give it a nice little close up. Don't spill it. That's something I would do.
Yes, it is.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and the notification bell so you get notified every time we post a video. Bye, guys.
Bye, and like forward it on, right?
What?
Forward it on the video.
Yeah, share the video, please.
Share, yeah.
Please share.